Lake Natron, the lake that turns animals to stone. In the shadow of a volcano in Tanzania lies a mirror-still lake that looks like it belongs on another planet. It is bright red, steaming hot, and possesses a chemical composition so caustic it can strip the skin off your bones. Yet, it is the only place on Earth where millions of flamingos go to give birth. Deep in the Great Rift Valley, nestled at the base of the active volcano Ol-Doinuleng, sits a body of water that defies life. From above, it appears as a startling expanse of crimson and rust-colored water, crusted with white salt and surrounded by scorched earth. It is a place of haunting beauty, but for most living creatures, it is a death trap. The water can reach temperatures of 60 degrees Celsius, and its alkalinity is nearly as caustic as liquid ammonia or bleach. The secret lies in the geology. The nearby volcano Ol-Doinuleng is the only active volcano that erupts nitrocarbonatite lava. This lava is rich in sodium and potassium carbonates. Over time, rain washes these volcanic minerals down into the lake. Because Lake Natron has no outlet to the sea, the only way water leaves is through evaporation in the intense African sun. This leaves behind a concentrated, thick soup of minerals known as natron, the same substance used by ancient Egyptians for mummies. This chemical makeup leads to the eerie phenomenon of the stone animals. Birds or bats may crash into the hyper-reflective surface. The high salt and alkaline content immediately begin to calcify their bodies, hardening them into rigid, preserved husks. They are mummified with such precision that every feather and bone remains intact, looking like macabre works of art. However, despite this hostile environment, Lake Natron is not a graveyard for all. It is a thriving cradle for the lesser flamingo. To these birds, the deadly nature of the lake is their greatest protection. It is their only regular breeding ground in East Africa. They build nests on small islands of salt and mud. No predator, not a lion or hyena, dares to step into the alkaline moat. The flamingos have evolved incredible adaptations. Their legs are covered in tough, leathery skin that resists the salt and soda. They possess specialized glands to excrete salt. Even their food is specialized. The lake's red color comes from salt-loving microorganisms. The beta-carotene in the spirulina gives them their famous pink feathers. Without this toxic environment, these birds might not exist. At first glance, we see a lake of fire and stone, but it is a sanctuary for a species that mastered the impossible. It reminds us that hostile is a relative term. To a predator, natron is a barrier. To a flamingo, it is home. As the climate shifts, this balance is under threat. Human interest in mining soda ash poses a risk to this fragile ecosystem. Today, we're bridging the mind gap to explore the chemistry of mummification and evolutionary survival. Subscribe to Mind Gap Cartoons for more interesting videos.